cultivating the 10 faithful minds. Then the Buddha told foremost reverence Bodhisattva, Buddha-son, I now briefly explain a sage's first training door, called abiding in activation of resolve. Before reaching this level, a bodhisattva must cultivate the 10 faithful minds. 1. Faith. 2. Mindfulness. 3. Energetic progress. 4. Wisdom. 5. Meditative concentration. 6. Observance of precepts. 7. Transference of merit. 8. Protecting the mind. 9. Relinquishment or almsgiving. And 10. Making pure vows. After cultivating these 10 minds for 1, 2, or 3 kalpas, he can then enter the first stage of abiding. A bodhisattva sage at the first level of abiding. At the first level of abiding, he goes through the illumination door of 100 dharmas, which are the 100 minds extended from the 10 faithful minds, because each of the 10 has its own 10 levels. He also makes innumerable great action vows and great no-action vows. He then becomes a bodhisattva sage of the learning character type and widely carries out his vows. Then the Buddha spoke in verse. A sage at the first level of abiding makes great, vast vows. From this life until attainment of Buddhahood, all vows are encompassed in my vows, and I will fulfill them all. Until I attain Buddhahood, my vows are my roots. As I give alms, I wish all sentient beings to shed the mind of greed and to realize the emptiness of dharmas. As I observe the precepts, I wish all sentient beings to restrain their actions without fail and to achieve true liberation. As I cultivate the 6 endurances, I wish all sentient beings to acquire the mind of no dispute and to develop endurance of dharmas. As I make energetic progress, I wish all sentient beings to progress without pause and to achieve self-realization. As I practice meditation, I wish all sentient beings to acquire the 6 transcendental powers and to attain peace beyond causality. As I develop true wisdom, I wish all sentient beings to enter the flow in the ocean of wisdom and to become bodhisattvas. As I carry out my appearance-free vows, I wish all sentient beings to fulfill all their wishes and to flow into the ocean of Buddhas. As I acquire skillful means from great wisdom, I wish sentient beings to encounter no hindrance in the Dharma river and to realize the 2 truths. As I acquire great spiritual power, I wish all sentient beings to transform themselves and to acquire fearlessness. As I acquire full wisdom knowledge, I wish all sentient beings to gain Vajra wisdom and to harvest the fruit in the Bodhimanda. As I ascend to the stainless ground, I wish all sentient beings to sit under the Bodhi tree and to teach and transform all others. As I attain enlightenment, I wish all sentient beings to understand the false continuation of dharmas and to end imagining their cessation. As I illuminate and transform all, I wish all sentient beings to realize that dharmas are formed through conditions and to end imagining their perpetuity. As I fully understand the true reality of dharmas, I wish all sentient beings to understand the relativity of dharmas and to end imagining that they have selves. As I elicit my unconditional great compassion, I wish all sentient beings to understand that dharmas arise through causes and conditions, and to end accepting the wrong views. As I attain nirvana, the foremost quietness, I wish all sentient beings to realize that dharmas depend on conditions and to end accepting the evil precepts. As I acquire the 10 powers, I wish all sentient beings to realize the 2 truths and to end their wrong views. As I acquire the Vajra power, I wish all sentient beings to understand the 12 links of dependent arising and to end their doubts. As I illuminate all dharmas everywhere, I wish all sentient beings to recognize the impermanence of dharmas and to end the mind of stinginess. As I acquire the 5 eyes and the 3 supreme clarities, I wish all sentient beings to develop the 3 clarities and to end the mind of delusion. As I bring harmony to the world, hindrance-free, I wish all sentient beings to uphold the 3 jewels and to end the mind of anger and dispute. As I acquire radiant great wisdom, I wish all sentient beings to realize the emptiness of dharmas and to destroy the store of ignorance. As I acquire the 32 physical marks, I wish all sentient beings to acquire sublime appearances and to end their karmic requitals. As I use my response bodies, I wish all sentient beings to ride the great Dharma ship and to sail the ocean of the Buddha Dharma. I have completely stated my vows on the cause ground and on the effect ground, which encompass all action vows. These 24 vows encompass immeasurable actions. I begin with faith and vows, and will end with great wisdom. Before all Buddhas, I make these great vows. Upon fulfillment of my vows, I will further train in other actions. After taking such meritorious actions for hundreds and thousands of kalpas, I will then enter the inconceivable state and relinquish my vows. Bodhisattvas who make these vows will never fail to enter the ocean of Sarvajna. Buddha-son, a bodhisattva sage at the first level of abiding who has made these great vows, surpasses ordinary beings cultivating the 10 faithful minds. Moreover, he acquires immeasurable merit by practicing the 10 paramitas and the 3 samadhis, namely emptiness, no appearance, and no act. Having mastered observing the emptiness of everything, he discards the view that a sentient being has an autonomous self as its master, and discards other wrong views, such as denying that one's true self is eternal, blissful, and pure. He will break the bondage of the 3 realms of existence as he gradually removes his ignorance of the truth and subdues and ends his habitual karmas. He will amass all good dharmas and practice 84,000 paramitas. His mind will retain all dharma doors and remember them, thought after thought.